Nigerian Premier League. You go to, recently I went to Malta. The Maltese Premier League is different from the Malta FA, but they work together hand in hand. Because you cannot have a football body in a country which is not supervised by the GFF. It defeats the purpose. So what you guys are doing, with all due respect, brilliant job. All your plan is top, but it's the business side. Why is the football side, the football development? You need experts in there, in the football side of it, to complement what you guys are doing. And I think that's the point we're missing. At the end of the day, we have to start from somewhere. We have to, whether we're going to start with 10 teams, 12 teams, 14 teams, but you have to get someone who is knowledgeable about football. Because you just say, you know football, but you are involved in basket. Professor is a lecturer in the university. You need someone day to day who knows what he's talking about the league, about the system, about the pyramids. Like when the Premier League was starting, it was Division 1, Division 2, Division 3 before 1993. The Premier League was brought in by the FA, and they needed help, but they didn't bring it. They didn't bring it on their own. They got other people to help them. Because the FA were tight, just like the federation. They got so much to do. They can't run the league. They've got all the national teams, male and females. They've got other projects to run. So that's why we need another entity which is going to call the Gambia Premier League. And that one second, let me just finish. And that needs to happen. From there, you need to attract sponsors because they are the main part of this coming in. Like for example, that logo, today we should have had a different logo called the Gambia Premier League. Different logo, rebrand everything, and everyone, all the investors out there will be saying, wow, this is a new thing happening in this country, I'm going to get involved. But with that, they're just going to say, oh, it's still the GFF, I'm not interested. Thank you.
Thank you. Hold on. There are two aspects to building, establishing a professional league. This aspect of it is only the business plan, the financial planning. If you look at the thematic areas, it doesn't tell you anything about football itself, how the teams are going to be selected and what criteria. It's not being mentioned here. That is another aspect that is going to follow. The president has said it in the GRTS interview with Modu S on the other day, and he had made it very clear. So let me be clear that, in fact, also this logo, GFF is organizing it. That's why our logo is here. It has nothing to do with the Premier League logo or so forth. He's very right. We are laying the foundation, and in my intro, that's what I said. Even before we ask you questions, we send you lines to fill in the forms and so forth. He wants to speak to you. This is about asking your opinion. What do you think a Premier League, Gambian Premier League should look like? It doesn't have to be Nigerian Premier League or Swedish Premier League. What do you think? But the processes are there. After this, the president, the executive will make a decision and they'll get experts in that area that you're talking about. So that clarity, people are clear in the room. That part will also come. You know, how many teams, you are talking about teams, how many clubs, what criteria, you know the club licensing system. There are standards to be in a professional league. Those standards will be there. Probably we'll organize another workshop where we'll have a debate on that. So today, I think the focus will only be on what they are telling us. The football aspect of it will come another time. I hope that clears the room. Huh?
All right. Some of the aspects that you're even touching